Hi, I'm Heidi Swapp for Scrapbook.com, and today I want to teach you a couple little techniques to use my new mega masks, the biggies, and also my favorite distress inks. Today I'm going to be using the peeled paint, the spice marmalade, the broken china, and the fire brick. And using those, we're going to be creating this cool layered effect with the masks and kind of do this 3D result with the stars and the hearts and the circle. The first step that we do is position the opening of the heart onto the paper, and then we add the solid star in position. And then we're going to ink only where the heart is, and I'm going to use the fire brick red, and I'm going to choose one of my blending tools that already has the red ink. The best thing to do is to apply your ink directly to your foam and then hold your blending tool by the wood. And then I like to work from the mask, from the out of the mask in. And you kind of have to be careful with these masks because you need to always be knowing right where your edge is so that you're not going outside of that area. Just little teeny tiny like circular motion is what works best. And I need to be extra careful right there on the edge. Now the first layer always goes on it's the trickiest to get it to go on. So I always like to add a second layer which blends it nice and smooth. All right, once you've got the heart filled in, you can remove the star and you can see exactly where that lines up. Remove the heart, and now we're going to put the star mask back into position. And you're going to line it up as best you can right where its little opening should be. And I always like it when stuff hangs off the edge, so don't worry about that. Now I'm switching to a greenish foam using the peeled paint, and again getting plenty of ink onto my blending tool, working from the mask out in to the center in my circular motions and being really careful of my edges. And again, once I get my first layer on, I always like to go back with the second layer because that's where you can get the ink to like blend with itself. All right, now we're gonna remove the star mask, and you can see how it looks like the star is resting over top of the heart, and I love that. Now we'll do the same technique again with the circle and the little star to create kind of a collage effect. Now we're going to create another element. We're going to do the same exact thing, this time using the circle and a smaller little star. We'll put that little star right there. And I'm going to use the Spice Marmalade ink. Again, ink it up on my blending tool. Same process. Get your first layer down and then go back again and blend it. And you know, this is a blending tool, so it's really good to kind of work it into the paper. Okay, now we'll remove star and backer. Okay, now as you can see, I've removed the mask and you can see exactly where the negative space is for the star. And I want to be able to apply my broken china only in that spot. So I'm going to put the mask on top of it as perfectly as I can. And this time I'm going to use the broken china blending distress ink and blend it on. First layer is good, and then really work the second layer in. There we go. There we go. Looks perfect.